front. You're not even giving them a chance to spot the front, because it fronts before you do anything. Wait until Kevin says now. Have her do the handspring and tell her now.
Okay?
Okay.
First question is real easy. If you just give me your name and spell it.
Name is Mary Roth. I spell it R-O-T-H.
And Mary is?
M-A-R-Y.
Okay. And what are you your title?
I'm the head gymnastics coach at Ball State University.
Tell me a little bit about our gymnastics team this year. How do we look?
It's an exciting team. It's a young team. We have lots of freshmen, but we're anchored by 2 seniors who are our top gymnasts. They're leading the team in scoring. We have a couple of sophomores that are leading. We have a lot of leaders, and the freshmen are getting a great experience, and everybody's very aggressive and has a great winning attitude, and I expect it to be our best season ever. And we've started out with a strong showing in both meets that we've had so far.
Who are these people, these top performers?
Andrea Stigleman is a senior and a team captain, along with Lori Cummings, who is also a senior and a team captain. At this point, Andrea has she won the all-round in our last meet. She's won vault both times that she's competed. We've only had 2 competitions this year. Let's see, Lori Cummings has done well in floor and beam. She leads off our team on bars with a very strong, consistent showing on bars. Juniors, we have Chris Chung and Diane Bakaitis. Chris Chung is very strong on bars, one of our top bar scorers. Good balance beam, good on floor. Diane is an extremely strong vaulter, the very fantastic vaulter. The juniors, Teresa Ijems broke our school record last year in bars and has not broke that record yet this year, but she started out only 1/10 behind that record in both meets and has won bars at both meets that we've had so far. Jenny Lippert is doing a great job on floor. She has a very, very high level, very difficult routine, and the judges have all been excited with what they've seen her do. She's right behind Andrea Stigleman in scoring for floor. We have Alicia Weingardner, who's one of our best vaulters, who has helped the team in vaulting. We have Beth Horn and Heather Shivari, who are at this time still working on improving to become part of the traveling squad. And then we have lots of freshmen. Want me to keep going? Okay.
That's fine. Just basically, if you get, how many are on the team?
We have 17 girls on the team that compete. We can only travel with 12 in our conference. And so we usually take the whole 12. And pretty much 11 or 12 kids are the core of the team who are competing. At this point, there are several kids who are coming up that hope to be able to become part of the traveling squad.
Looking back, you said we only had 2 meets so far. How did we do those 2 meets?
First meet was invitational with the University of Iowa, Southeast Missouri, Western Michigan, and Northern Illinois, and we won the meet, I'm happy to say. Started off the year with a win over 4 other strong schools. And then this weekend we had a meet with Central Michigan, who has won the MAC 3 times in a row. We gave them a very, very strong showing. In fact, they were quite worried because after the first half we led the meet. They did win the meet, but only by 9/10 of a point. So we hope we will meet them again here later in the season, and we hope to make up for that when they come here.
How does the rest of the season look like?
It looks great. We have a home meet coming up on Saturday with University of Chicago, Illinois, and we plan on winning that meet, of course. And then next week on Thursday we have a meet with Seattle Pacific University, which is from Seattle, Washington. They're flying in. We have gone to them in the past, and we're excited about them coming all the way out here to visit us. Then both schools, Seattle Pacific, and Ball State will travel to Illinois State for a meet at Illinois State on the following Saturday. And that's
These the team members here are really, it looks like they spend a lot of time. She mentioned you practice every day.
well, we follow NCAA rules in that we can practice 6 days a week. They have to have one day off, as all sports do. But it averages to be about 20 hours a week, you know. So in the competitive season, we practice Monday through Thursday, and usually on Friday we travel or prepare for a meet at home.
And they work on particular events. I see the vault and the beams,
right.
And the different. But they also, you mentioned weight training as well. How important is that?
Weight training, very important. A gymnast needs to be very, very strong and flexible, and in the men it's very obvious because they're, you know, definitely can show the muscles. In the women it doesn't show as much physically, but it has to be there. Bars takes a large amount of upper body strength, and all of gymnastics at this level takes a great deal amount of courage and determination, which is a great character building sport.
How about the facilities at Ball State?
Oh, the facilities is brand new. We're extremely excited about the facility. We have many people to thank, and the president, helped us out, and the president of the university, that is. But it's just a fantastic facility. We can't complain at all. We have the pit level up here that actually gives us. It's kind of like having two gyms in one, because all the events can be practiced up here on the pit level with what we call a pit, because it has large safety areas to land in, so that the kids can work on newer skills that are difficult but also a little bit risky. So this makes it much more safer to learn, and then when you learn it, then you take it down to the regular equipment on the floor.
Okay. Is there? Can you rate it? I mean, I know the weight room also is. How can you rate that with other schools? What is available?
Oh, in the MAC, it's by far the best facility for practice, and our competition area is very special too, because even when we go to the Big Ten schools, many times we compete in a facility that is, just an auxiliary gym, and here, we don't compete in the arena, but it's not really necessary, but we have this arena and it seats a lot of people, and it's a very great competitive atmosphere. And it's much more special than in a lot of places where we'll just be stuck in a little auxiliary gym with no bleachers, and there's just chairs all the way around. It's not the same, so it's a good environment.
Does the team have a good following?
Yeah. I wish we could have more meets during the week like they do for basketball, because whenever we do have one during the week, we have a fantastic crowd. And on weekends, we get a pretty good crowd. We try to let everybody know that we have a gymnastics meet, and a lot of people are fascinated by the sport. And what's interesting is, collegiate-wise, gymnastics has the largest. Like the University of Utah has more spectators than any other women's sport. They get 12,000 people at their home meets. And the next school that even compares closely is like 6,000 for girls basketball in Tennessee. And that's, twice as much. So, we'd love to develop a following like that. And gymnastics is very big in the Midwest. And Indiana is the national headquarters, Indianapolis, for gymnastics. So we're close to the national headquarters. So that helps.
You mentioned some of the top performers on the team members. What about your staff? Anybody else?
Well, I have an excellent assistant coach. His name is Scott Roth, spelled the same way. Just a coincidence that we have the same name, but, and we've known each other for a long time, and he's very, very experienced in all areas. He leaves beam to me, and I leave bars to him, but we share the other events quite a bit. My manager, Kevin, is a student helper. I have a couple other student helpers. We have a grad assistant, Jill Domes, who's getting her PhD in psychology, so she works as our sports psychologist, and she's our former team captain from 1990. So.
Sports psychologist, is there a lot of stress in the sport?
It's not any more than any other sport, but it's unique in that, you are still working for the team to win, but you're out there all by yourself. And it's up to you, each routine. Like bars last about 45 seconds. Beam lasts a minute and a half. Floor minute lasts a minute and a half. Vault is seconds. And that's all you've got, and you've got that long to prove how many, all those hours of practice only show up in a few seconds of competition.
What about your background?
I was a college gymnast a long time ago in Wisconsin, and I am a nationally rated gymnastics judge, which really helps in the coaching because, I know the rules pretty well, so I can use those to my advantage and to the team's advantage. I coached high school my first 11 years of coaching, and then I went on to collegiate coaching.
And I don't know if you mentioned it or not, but any of our top performers, do you think they have potential to go on to NCAA?
We're hoping. It's not happened yet, but I think we're entirely capable of going that far. Andrea Stigleman probably is our best bet. And what's interesting about Andrea is she's from Muncie. Muncie's her home. Andrea's had a long history in gymnastics. I'm sure a lot of people are familiar with Bello Caroli. He was her coach for a while. She moved all the way to Houston and lived there, worked with him. She was probably Indiana's top gymnast when she was younger. And then she kind of went out of it for a while. It's a sport that you can get burnt out of fairly easily. And so she got out of it for a while, but she's come back, and she's probably stronger than she's ever been. So we're very excited. And she's a senior, and we hope she finishes her gymnastic career with the best year of her life. The best year of Ball State's, too.
Anything else you'd like to add?
That's it.
The first question is really easy.
Okay.
I want you to tell me your name and spell it.
I'm telling my name, Andrea Stigleman, and it's Andrea Stigleman.
And what year are you?
I'm a senior.
And you're from?
Muncie, Indiana.
So,
okay.
So far, so good. You got a great year.
Okay. Great.
Tell me about the first two meets.
The first two meets, for our first meet was a 5-way meet against, I don't know who.
How did you do?
I did okay. I placed third in the all-around. I'm one of the few all-arounders this year. And I placed second on vault, and I can't remember the place on floor. I think second on floor also. So everything went pretty well. It's kind of, we had a few, falls and things like that, but everything was pretty good.
Is that unusual that someone is an all-arounder, that they don't, most people just specialize in one?
Yeah, pretty much anymore. They used to require that people were all-arounders. You had two on each team, and now it's kind of an optional thing, so people are specializing more. So.
Which one's your favorite?
My favorite's balance beam.
Balance?
I love it, yeah.
Is there any particular trick or something that's...
Not really. Well, my mount is probably my favorite trick. It's the hardest thing I do, so it's a round up a handspring by handspring layout step out, so it's kind of it's a scary thing because it's at the beginning of my routine, so it's if I don't make it, then I have a lot of pressure on myself, but I like it the best. It starts things off pretty well normally when I make it. So
we were talking earlier with Coach Roth about the pressure, the stress. Do you find there's a lot of pressure?
In college, not as much. I don't think. When I was younger, I felt the pressure more as a club gymnast. But when I got to college, I kind of relaxed, had fun with it. So I enjoy it much more now than I used to.
Okay, you were under Coach.
I coached under Bello Caroli for a little while, so that was quite an experience. It was fun. I liked it. Yes, very special. So I'm happy I had the opportunity to do it.
And you've been practicing the bars over here.
Yes, getting a little angry.
You look a little frustrated. Is there something new you're trying?
No, I'm just trying to work on trying to clean up some things, and it's Monday after the meet, and I'm a little tired today, so I'm trying to just get through today. That's my goal.
In a little bit, you guys will be heading to the weight room.
Yes, we will.
What is that like compared to this type of training?
It's different, from the gym. Things get a little bit old here, and so 3 times a week we go to the gym and work out and lift, and it's nice to be around other people, and it's nice to do something else other than gymnastics, and it makes us stronger too. So there's a lot of benefit to it. So
you notice the benefits.
Oh, definitely, yes. A lot of people don't agree with weight training exactly, but I think it makes us much stronger. Sometimes we're a little sore from doing too much weight, but other than that, I think it makes us stronger and it makes us look better as gymnasts, which is important in this sport. So.
how does the rest of the season look for you as far as competition goes?
I don't really know. I've been out of it for a year, so I interned last semester, so.
Do you pay attention to that? Do you pay attention to your opponents?
No, I don't. Not at all. I find it's easier to compete as long as I'm just competing against myself and I'm not looking around at other people. I don't really enjoy that too much.
So you really work on your performance.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Anything else you want to add?
No. No.
Okay, well, that's terrific.
Swing, don't jerk it. Swing. There. Oh, man. What do you do? It was there. Your arms were like this. Okay? Remember my saying about don't wait for the bar to come to you, go to it. That's exactly what you need to do there. Reach down and grab it. Don't do a flyway with this. Stay long. There. Oh, that's fine. We need the cameras out here for you guys. Bad angle. That makes your nose play.
Yes, guy. Very funny.
Good. Go to it. Wow. Shoot.
Am I pulling that time?
No. Hey, you start straddling right away. Don't do that. Excuse me.
5, 6, 7. Okay. Now all you do is move your wrist and elbow and any other parts of your body.
Stay long in your body. Stay there. Good. It's beautiful. You still feel this stuff? In fact, do me a favor. Next one you do, almost do a pike into it and stay there. Yes. Tight. Swing up. Stay long. Go to it. That was it. You just didn't grab it. True?
7 and 8. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. I like this. About 10 times. And then 1. I do it different every time. Are you hoping you want to do That's good. That's good.
Hold it down. Squeeze, squeeze. You hold the line.
I think, yeah. So you're going another back. 1, 2, 4, 5. Maybe. She said that.
Huh?
Get down so Christy starts.
Get off your hand. Best hands. Grab it. That was just got like makes it loose. You know what I'm saying? You grab it and you did one of those where your body dropped and opened. What? How many have you made? Okay, you got 6 left.
Like, oh, you're going to try and drag your toes up. You're going to do layout right now, or you're going to do backhand swing? Come on. Okay, on the video.
you go. That's right. You know what I'm saying? I think that was the problem. You just weren't lifting your feet up before you let go. I was kind of rushing out. You let go of this position before you let go. You know that.